LGBTQ behaviors and tendencies, most people's minds jump to the humans up here on land. But did you know that queer tendencies are also common in aquatic species as well? Let's dive into it!
There are over 500 documented aquatic species who change their birth sex as adults, a list that most notably includes clownfish, parrotfish, and even types of sea bass. These fish showcase a variety of different alterations that mirror the gender spectrum of humankind. Some switch from male to female, others female to male. There are even species who switch back and forth or exist as a mix between the two. Now, you may be wondering, I thought the concept of gender was created and used only by humans. Wouldn't that mean that the same thing applies to the idea of transgenderism? Do fish have the capacity to experience gender dysphoria? Well, no. While the sex alterations of the human world, where many trans individuals may undergo gender-affirming surgeries or take hormonal dosages in order to change their bodies to fit what they identify as, may draw similarities to the biological shifts that occur in these sex-switching fish, the reasons behind the changes tend to be incredibly different between the two. While there is a wide range of environmental and anatomical reasons for why different fish species can go through their sex transformations, the explanation is typically categorized as one of these three factors. Number 1. Reproduction. Some fish utilize sex changes in order to extend their reproductive capacity, producing eggs as young and fertile females and switching to fertilizing males as they grow older and cannot effectively continue creating egg batches. An example of this occurs with Cobudi, the species where all offspring are born female. Upon reaching what is known as critical size, the production of the enzyme aromatase, which converts testosterone into estradiol, begins to reduce as genes with male traits begin to take over. Once the transformation is complete, the previously female fish now has testes, a bigger lower jaw, a more bulbous-shaped forehead, and a raised level of aggression. In order to increase their ability to reproduce, transformed Cobudi use their new male behaviors and appearance to form a harem of female fish and mate with as many of them as possible during the time frame before each of their eventual transformations begin as well. Reason number 2. Social dynamics. This reasoning is most common in species in which mating selection is determined by a social hierarchy. The most dominant fish in a group will become a male, while the smaller fish will stay as females. If something happens to the dominant fish, the most dominant female fish can then become the next male to continue the cycle. In some cases, the sex of the dominant fish of the group and the smaller surrounding fish is even switched, such as with clownfish, who travel in primarily male groups with one dominant female as a leader. When the dominant female passes, the testes of the most dominant male begin to degenerate as latent cells within the body form into working ovaries. Reason number 3. Changes in environment such as food scarcity or population density. In the case of Medaka fish, environmental factors such as food levels have been found to influence the future sex reversal of Medaka larvae. In the absence of fatty acid synthesis that occurs during periods of nutrient surplus, many genetically female larvae grow to have male anatomy and behaviors in as little as 4 months. When the processes of the synthesis are suppressed, the male gene VMRT1 is expressed ectopically and triggers male development in the previously female larvae.